We're here with the one and only Iron Buddha. I am cats. I am actually missing water, so I gotta I gotta go grab my water.
Bet.
So ill prepared. So ill prepared. Yeah, give me 2 seconds.
All right. We're gonna smoke while Mr. Marley's away. All right, another little recap. ACOLYTE EP5. Oh, we started the High Republic Phase 1 series. So right now I'm currently going through The Light of the Jedi. It's the first book in the Phase 1 of the High Republic story.
Alright.
But I got
We got
super
double hydration, we
distracted
got
today, and
we got us our
I
water.
pretty much got to fucking just. I'm gonna end up restarting the book, just because there's just too many distractions while I was at work. I couldn't concentrate on it, so a lot of it shined over me.
I missed part of that.
But I'll be talking about that in the
the
near future.
What
Oh,
happened?
I was just talking about the book, The Light of
Which
the
one did you start
Jedi.
with?
The Light of the Jedi.
Have you finished it yet?
No, I'm gonna start it over because like there were just too many things going on today at work, and I couldn't really like absorb it the way I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Like I need to sit down and like quiet room that
Stream
shit.
is brought to you by Dad is Off Duty. So if you need anything, ask your mama.
I got one of those, but it's full of whiskey.
Vanilla coffee blonde at the end of the day feels right. Feels right. We here, Lore Masters Podcast. You know how we get down.
Okay.
Those of you on YouTube, if you don't know, get familiar. We do come from Twitch, and from our Twitch side, as a sign of respect for everyone, for all viewers joining us, we start our podcast off with a nice rip.
Dude, have you heard this fucking Wi-Fi? I mean, Wi-Fi, lo-fi fucking shit. It's a lo-fi fucking Star Wars. This shit's dope as fuck, bro.
They have a few of them. I like the Mando background and the Cal Kestis on the Stinger.
Yeah, the fucking dude, it was a trip. The playlist I started, the first song, you know how like when you're going through a track that has the little like progression bar that's like slowly going up and shit. It was a fucking lightsaber, bro. As the progression bar fucking like grew, it was like lighting up a fucking lightsaber, bro.
I need a link. I need a link because
Dude, it's on fucking Spotify. Like I don't even.
Excuse me. Wow.
It was on Spotify, bro. It was one of their fucking little bars there. It was weird. Let's see if I can find this shit again, dude.
Is it on the Spotify app that is doing it?
Yeah. Let me
find out. Disney and Spotify got a little thing going on.
link that. And I'll put it in the fucking side chat.
We're getting the Lore Masters podcast going.
Yeah, dude, look at that link and then look at the first track on that shit, bro. Like, open up the actual Spotify app. And look at that shit, dude. It's crazy, dude. It's a fucking lightsaber. It's such a trip that I'm gonna fucking put it to my Instagram stories right now. Such a trip, dude.
That's stupid. That's dumb.
Look at that fucking progression ticker, yo. That's so dope.
Ooh, I gotta close down some of these tabs.
Boom, alright. Put that on my fucking IG story.
So, like, all my Spider-Man mods switched format, and I had to re-download every fucking
everything.
Everything.
Yeah, you had gang shit on there, bro.
And all the updates are literally just a file format change. Nothing different. It's just a file format change.
Really?
I guess all the ones that I have active aren't gonna work anymore.
I bet the modders are a little upset about that.
A little bit, but it's not really their fault. It's the recent update with the AMD graphics.
That's what happens. That's what happens, dude.
Yeah, but also, nobody expected Spider-Man Remastered to get another update at all.
It's true. You know, it's crazy. Fucking Fallout 4 had a similar situation a couple years back, and by that time, dude, Fallout 4 was like a good fucking like 8 years old, maybe. Like close to a fucking decade.
I think it's like done already.
And then they fucking updated the fucking game. I think it might have been through the fucking Fallout TV show hype.
Mm-hmm.
So they updated the game, right? Like, whatever. And it just wrecked all the fucking mods that fucking people have done over the years.
Every fucking thing. So now all the suits, instead of being a regular suit file, everything is in modular. Even the gameplay mods. Even the gameplay mods are jacked.
All right, bro. Let's get into it, dude. EP5.
Let's get it.
Fucking
Chimere. Am I right?
I didn't want to. I didn't want to initially say it just for the show.
It was like,
but we're on EP5 now.
Right? We're at episode 5. It's a week later. Tomorrow's a new episode. If you haven't seen it by now,
plenty of time.
Click off. If you want to binge it and you're waiting for the series to end, click off. Because we're getting deep in spoiler territory. Already spoiled it for you. Sorry, spoiler alert passed.
I want to talk about something, dog. This little switcheroo at the end.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is going to happen from here? I think Chimere's going to fucking tell.
I think Osha is going to become a Sith.
I think he's going to break it down, dude. Because Soul's fucking hiding something, yo. Soul's fucking hiding something bad.
Him and Chimere have a
history. There's some history there.
Yeah, he even said, I sense something familiar. My theory, and I like where a lot of YouTubers are going, my theory is that he's Ren. Like, the original Ren.
I like that.
That's my
But
theory,
I feel like Disney just does not think that kind of shit out, though.
It's Dave Filoni.
I mean, like, I would hope so. But
this is Filoni era.
Are they really thinking this out? I mean, like, is the community getting too far into the theory here? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, the switcheroo, man. Like, what does this mean? What's gonna happen? Because I know that little
wholeheartedly think-
that weasel guy can fucking he smells her,
Oh,
dude.
he's gonna
He
blow
smells her and
May's
he
whole
fucking knows
He's definitely gonna.
he smells
he's
something
definitely gonna
different.
blow her cover. I think it is gonna end up being a whole switcheroo.
Yeah. But then again, dude, pretty
maybe.
much everyone's fucking dead now, dude.
Not yet. Vanestra and her hit squad haven't showed up yet. She agreed to let Soul take a preemptive squad because she don't want to have to deal with it herself. She got to deal with it. Somebody going to jail.
I'm thinking everyone's gonna fucking die, bro.
I think
this is a cover up, bro.
Oh, it's definitely a cover up.
Like in the end, dude, this is a cover up, man. The fucking.
According to Disney lore, Yadi Mundi is partially responsible for a cover up within the order. So this very well may be said cover up.
But
this very well may be
in a way,
and he's still part of the coup with Sidious. Because the way he got killed off, and considering how horribly he treated his soldiers, consider how horribly, like, Order 66 be damned, they were ready to off him anyway, because he was just as bad as Pong Krell. He was just as bad as Pong Krell. And if Pong Krell was working with Sidious, there is every reason to believe that Ki-Adi Mundi was also secretly working with Palpatine to take over. And that's why he was so shocked that they turned on him. Like he was just pretty much treating them like slaves with reckless abandon. And when they turned on him, he was stunned. Like if you go back to Revenge of the Sith, as soon as Order 66 hits Ki-Adi Mundi, he is shocked. He is stunned. He has no idea what the fuck is happening or why. He has every assurance.
See, that's another angle that I was kind of thinking about, because I think it might have been EP4 Acolyte where they said we cannot let the council know about this shit yet.
Yes.
So
that was 4.
Currently, everything's still under wraps.
Mm-hmm.
Ki-Adi is still kind of like, yeah, maybe there's something out there, but that's kind of a far thought.
It sort of has a conscience. He's trying to grow a conscience, I guess. But I don't exactly know where all of it is going to go. That's my thing. I don't exactly know how deep this conscience is going to be. Like, we know how he ends. So whatever comes before has to go in line with how he ends. Because we already know the end of the story. Something is about to happen towards the end of the show.
That's what I'm kind of thinking. Everyone's gonna get fucking killed off, dude.
There's gonna be, I really believe there's gonna be a political scandal at some point.
Definitely, and like, end of the day, dude, Star Wars is a very big fucking political fucking bullshit, dude, going on.
Yeah, always has been. If you didn't know, you get familiar.
Yeah, end of the day, dude, it's politics.
Always has been.
So we got a big switcheroo here.
We do.
We got a big switcheroo here.
So I have a few problems, and I failed to take notes, but I do remember which parts I had problems with. But I had a problem with Soul not being able to tell that he's running with May and not Ocean. If May is his former Padawan,
how do you not feel this?
Her frequency. He knows her frequency.
Yeah, like you
even with her being so disconnected from the Force,
you trained her, bro.
Frequency. Yeah.
You have a connection, dude. Like you were vibing.
You were vibing. Her. He straight baby snatched him. And May has been on the hunt for him because Well, I mean, after finding out how she became his Padawan, yeah, she definitely in the right. The fuck? What else would you do if your sister literally got baby snatched by the feds?
And
They
like
basically the feds. And out of jurisdiction, no less. They
maybe
were
what we
way out
saw
of
in the beginning
jurisdiction.
is not really what happened.
What we saw is not all what happened.
Or
That's for
not
sure.
all what happened.
Yeah,
Because
because they were
there seems to be
100%
there's a
outside
lot
of their
more underlying
jurisdiction.
stuff on this. What happened when they were children?
Yes, there's a lot more that we haven't seen that we were about to, and somehow Chimere's involved. Somehow, because he knows what happened. May is not exactly the first person narrative for what happened anymore, I guess. Or maybe she will be. Maybe she will be. I haven't seen any preview trailers for the next episode, so
So rule of two, man. People are saying
uh
the other is fucking Plagueis.
they wanted to be Plagueis so bad. And I understand why. I fully understand why people wanted to be Plagueis so bad because that would validate the Legends novel, and it would keep Anakin special. Like they would be then regarded in the fandom as test subjects for the tragedy of Darth Plagueis. But if it is Plagueis that we're seeing, and this is 100 years uh before the Sith took over the Empire, the rise of the Empire. So this is 100 years. Actually, this is 100 years before Episode 3, the end part of Episode 3. This is 100 years before Order 66,
Okay.
which means it's 80 years before Episode 1. If this is Plagueis, the ages don't match. The ages for the necessary characters do not match in any sort of way whatsoever. Chief Palpatine is already old as fuck by the time we get to Episode 3. He's already dirt old. For him to be Plagueis's apprentice and this be Plagueis, she would have to been at least 8. He would have had to have been at least 8 during the time of the Acolyte, and there's no mention of him whatsoever. All the focus is on May and Osha. All the focus is really on what happened with the Coven.
Yeah, what about them, dude? Like we saw them like what, first
Yeah, we
one
just
and
saw a
two.
pile of corpses. We just saw literally what we saw is
You tell me
evidence
there's
of
no survivors up in that mountain?
there had to be some survivors. Had to be. Like we didn't in that overhead shot we don't see the elder. We don't see the elder at all. Like we don't see even in any of those shots, we don't see any instance of the elder being one of those corpses. So maybe somebody got her out, maybe some of the coven has branched off and got into an escape pod or something.
I need to change my water, clear this bowl.
Yes. Yeah, that's just my theory on it. Because the events of episodes 1 through 3 are literally a coup d'etat over the course of 25 years. Anakin is 25 by the time he goes through Order 66. 25-year plan. And that's from birth to maturity. 25-year plan. 30 max. Not really 30 to solidify him as Vader. Because we got, what, another 5-10 years after Revenge of the Sith, where he has to go and construct his new Sith saber, and he's got to finish off the rest of the Jedi that have survived Order 66, including Obi-Wan Kenobi. His former master, his final trial that he never really finished until episode 4, when he's already an old man. And this is after, honestly, after Maul had already tried to kill him. My kids made up cheese stick. It was good.
All right. But yeah, we got some cool fights, or
We have
some more action. I mean, at least for the series, they're better fights.
we had masterful use of the Force. Chimera straight up skewered those two noobs and beheaded them like weeds.
And then he fucking snapped that fool's fucking neck, dude.
R.I.P. Yord.
Yo, I mean, he threw him aside, bro. He just threw him aside like it wasn't shit, dude.
Like, yo, you gotta give Yord his credit. He did charge in head first.
Yeah, but
without
dude, you know,
really knowing what his opponent was up. But that's courage. That's blind courage. But it's, you know, it's admirable.
I'll give him that.
It gave the rest of them.
I'll give him that,
you know,
dude. Just because you made me think of it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Give him that. But, you know, like, honestly, I never particularly enjoyed his presence.
I didn't like Yord either.
He seemed very cocky. And shit. He got humbled real quick, bro.
Real quick. Like, you know, Yord.
And like he just like, wow. Chimera just busted like he just busted like some finesse fucking arm shit on you, dog. He put his saber away, dude. He did his fucking,
yeah, like all of them.
And then you're just like, my arm, dude. It's like, you know, when your fucking big brother like just beating you up when you're younger, dude. Like he big brothered him right there.
Straight up. Like
he got my arm. He got my arm. Yeah, he snapped your neck out.
None of them had any combat experience, any actual combat experience.
But
none of them.
Chimera did have this line, bro. When Soul told him that you killed the child, he's like, "You brought her here."
Mm-hmm. And he did.
It was like knowing damn well that there's something over there that.
Like that was a mission not at all for Padawans.
Yeah,
he was never supposed to have been there. He never got clearance for it to go. Vernestra said, "Check the team of trained Jedi Knights."
Yeah,
Jiffy is not a knight,
and
he did not pass her trials.
That was the information given to him.
But can we talk about her?
I also know damn well that they're there to investigate a person who killed 2 Jedis.
Mm-hmm.
Actually 3 Jedi Masters.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that shit. That shit. We're gonna go to this fucking place that we don't know about, investigate this bitch who killed 3 Jedi Masters, and follow
not knights, not
her
Padawans, masters.
Yeah. And we're gonna follow her master, supposedly. Allegedly. Yeah, dude, like so many people got clapped. So many people got clapped.
Like the Jedi were so ill prepared.
That was a
Because,
dumb idea.
but this also goes to prove too much peace breeds organizations like this, where they're so ill prepared for the eventuality. They're so ill prepared.
And now that I'm actually looking into the High Republic era, this is the time where fucking like Jedi was fucking rule basically.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking if a
They
Jedi
ruled
showed
without
up and
contest.
said fucking suck my dick, you're sucking.
Right. They were they really boarding school bullies. Like if you birthed a Force user, anybody high in the midichlorian that possibly could be, no, expect your baby to get snatched. You ain't keeping that shit.
They were like, quote unquote, motherfucking town sheriff.
They were a gang. During the High Republic, the Jedi were straight up police. Straight up police brutality. I can't
So
hear.
what happens when
Have you
you
ever seen Rashomon?
what?
Have you seen Rashomon?
No.
Neither have I, but I keep hearing people reference it for the next episode.
What is that?
It's an old samurai flick. Or Shomon, I think it is. Yeah, from 1950. It's all about an unreliable narrative or a bunch of them. And it's not till like the end that you get the full truth. Oh, it's a Kurosawa film. Excuse me.
I like this lo-fi playlist. It's dope.
Mm-hmm. I'm liking the Acolyte so far. It's been a wild ride. The hatred is definitely uncalled for.
I think it's really overblown. The hatred for it.
It's super overblown. Like, yeah, it ain't the greatest. It's not no Revenge of the
I mean,
Sith.
like,
It's definitely
yeah, I mean, I will, out of the Star Wars
not
shows,
Andor.
I will probably rank it the bottom tier.
Yeah, it's not no Andor or Mando, but
Yeah.
it ain't bad.
But
It's upsetting that Trinity gets off in the first 10 minutes, and that's really the only time so far that we have seen her in action. Not the only
and
time that's the only time we've seen her in action.
I will admit I do have a little bit of biased fandom because, you know, more of the old school Star Wars kind of shit, and Obi-Wan was my favorite fucking Star Wars show.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess
But,
prequel era is old school now. I guess we're boomers.
yeah, I mean it is old school now. Okay, like I would say 1 through 6.
Yeah, the
You're old
Skywalker
school.
saga is
You're
definitely-
old school. If that's the shit you
Skywalker
grew up
saga.
on, then you're old school, dude. If 7 through fucking
7 to
9, dude.
You're definitely new school. You're
Like,
definitely one of the babies.
if you got into it then,
yeah, you're one of the babies. You're one of the baby fans. And
you
there's nothing
got,
wrong with that.
you're a Padawan. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. They're broken. Because if they're 7 through 9, there are no more official masters. Leia was the last one. Leia was the absolute last.
Technicality for you youngsters.
Leia was the absolute
Yeah.
last. And it is yet to be determined if Rey decides to go through her Jedi trials and become a knight.
And check this out. Mark Hamill dies. May he live a very long life. Longer life. Mark Hamill dies. What other real Jedi do you got?
You would have Ewan McGregor and Hayden. But
You
the only
know,
way you would be able
I'm
to
kind
use
of
them
going
as
like
Force
story
Ghosts.
wise here, though.
That's what I mean. The only way you would be able to use them. Oh my god, what did I just say? The only way you would be able to use them are as Force Ghosts at that point,
Yeah.
and not even their like absolute oldest forms either. It will be more of a Force Ghost, a retcon Force Ghost, like we got with Ahsoka. I actually no. Hold on, I'm lying. Ahsoka does not age as fast as humans. She
Ahsoka
ages
would
about.
be, yeah, Ahsoka would still be
She
around.
would be the. She would be the last master.
Is she a master now?
Reluctantly, yeah. Reluctantly so. She voluntarily
Well,
left
okay,
the
well,
order.
what would classify a master now
Now,
after fucking
now would be a mastery of
like
both
what would
the
be a
light and dark
master
side.
now?
Now would be a mastery of both light and dark side of your emotions.
Because
Because
there's no council anymore, technically,
there's
in
no
story,
there's
right?
no
Like
more
you'd have to
there's
be
no more
dubbed
Yoda.
a master, correct? In previous
Yeah.
history.
In previous history, the count you would have a whole ceremony in the
Yeah, there would be a
council would have.
ceremony and all that shit for it.
Yeah, or in Anakin's case during wartime, there would be a vote because you're in war. You ain't got time to be doing all this dramatic
Correct.
ceremonial shit. We did
Right.
this like they did it for his knighthood. They did it for his knighthood. They didn't even want to make him a master. So they.
That's
literally
another
just did
book
it
I
for the
gotta
vote.
fucking pick up, dude. Motherfucking where he just gets dubbed, fucking.
Yeah, they just did it
Or
for
him and
the
Obi-Wan
vote
become
session.
peers, basically, not fucking Master and Apprentice. I think that's actually what the book's called, Master and Apprentice.
Yeah, and it's about their relationship, which
I gotta check
I'm
that one out.
hoping I really do want to check that one out. And I hope it reads like a novelization of Gendy Tartakovsky's Clone Wars.
Okay, I have to nitpick at these fucking Audible books, bro. Like the narrator, it's so cringy, so Disney feels sometimes.
Really? Who's narrating it?
I don't know the guy's name, but like he just does these like some of the character voices he does is like I feel like it's the high school bully making fun of the Star Wars nerd. Like
I'm sorry, my mind went back to the timeline of all the movies and shows.
like
Because their release order is so complicated.
he's doing some weird shit as he's narrating the fucking book, man. I'm like, all right. But what I really do like about the fucking audiobooks is the background fucking noises and sounds they use.
You gotta check out the Darth Maul book. That one is narrated by Sam Witwer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's one of my top ones.
That's a voice. That's a voice right there. But yeah, I love the background like sounds that they added in there. Because I was going through other audiobooks like the Anne Rice novels and stuff, and they don't do the background noises and shit like that. Background noises are in these fucking novels and shit. It's pretty dope. They actually have the humming of the lightsabers and shit like that, you know. Them fucking pulling it out. You can hear the fucking like the movements of the blades. Like he's narrating and it sounds like you're inside of a fucking like ship.
That's cool.
Like you can faintly hear like the humming of a ship would be like, and like the background noises and shit, like little droids in the back or whatever the fuck, you know, like tinkering around or whatever the fuck. So it's pretty dope what they do with the background noises. It's very that's why I want to fucking just like restart it, like, and just go in a quiet room, you know, and just like envision this in my mind, you know.
Yeah, but this type of shit is why I had to stop being so anti-Disney Star Wars. Cause like All
Like
right,
they're
it's been 12
trying,
years now.
they're trying
It's
with
been
their
12
shit.
years. It's been
Yeah,
12 years. That's a long time to hold a grudge, for
yeah.
one.
They're
And to not
trying
even
with
give
their
a
shit,
chance.
dude. Like honestly, like I feel like they're just. This is the thing, though. They want to open up to a new audience. What a lot of the
As they should.
with a lot of the YouTubers are pushing out, they're opening up to an audience that the old audience doesn't really care for.
Mm-hmm. Like, we're in the Filoni era.
And they're pushing that shit so hard. It's like, it's kind of crazy, like how hard they're pushing it. They're like, yeah, maybe allegedly these actors and actresses are saying like, oh, if you don't like my show, you're a racist bigot. No,
Some of them are.
like that's not it. I just don't
No,
like
as a general
fucking.
term, no. Like, as a general blanket statement, no.
I just don't like bad shows.
Mhm. Yeah, like, no, I just have my problems with the structure of the show. It has nothing to do with the cultural thing.
But like the thing on social media is like oh, these old school fans are all trying to stand up against this fucking anti fucking wokeness shit. It's like, no, bro, like they're maybe for you guys, push whatever agenda y'all want. I just want to watch some Star Wars and fucking see more stuff, get deeper into the lore.
Yeah. Like, if you want
That's what I like, dude.
bring it. Just make sure the story is tight.
Yeah, that's what I like.
All,
Is lore.
All we give
I want
that's
fucking
all the actual fans to say
newer lore to match up with older lore. That's all I really want.
Yeah. Like, that's the actual critique that all the fans with some good sense are actually saying. We don't give a shit if you want representation. Bring it. We got space for you.
Just make it make sense.
Just make
dude.
sure your work is tight, bro. You got a high bar to meet. George
Yeah.
Lucas set us high fucking bar.
There's a lot of fools that are deep into this and they know this shit fucking like left and right, man. So you gotta fucking be like you said, bro.
To honor.
Like you said, bro. Keep your shit tight.
If you're coming new to a space, you have a lot of history that you have to honor. And it is your due diligence to do that history. If you don't, or if you don't like even attempt to, the dude that did Andor, he was never a fan of Star Wars. Never. But he did do his due diligence. He watched all the movies. Because it was part of his job. If he was gonna tell a good Star Wars story and have it fit within the history of an already established medium, it was his due diligence, and he did it. He did it, and he added to it in his own way. He added to it with what he was good at. Like, yeah, fans had an issue with it because, oh, where's my lightsabers? Where's my aliens? Are you 8 still, or did you not ask for a more mature story?
It's not all about fucking sabers and all that shit. Fucking.
It's really not. Star Wars has always been fucking political. This is the rise of the rebellion that Andor is. The literal ground.
Mac, what's happening, bro?
Work.
We just chopping it up about Star Wars, man.
I'm right.
Welcome, T Mac. Yeah, this is Andor Rogue One. That's the literal ground level of the rebellion.
Yeah. End of the day, dude, it's a big political thing, dude.
It is. And especially if you're talking about...
And, like, there's so much shit that's going on with this stuff, dude. Like, apparently, there's these books that I heard about, like, it's from a pilot's perspective. A guy who just fucking flies a fucking...
Yep.
Whatever the fuck.
There's no Jedi or...
No, there's no Jedi or whatever the fuck. He's just one of them, like, he's on foot patrol. He's one of them foot soldiers, yo.
Fucking Poe Dameron. Poe Dameron in the sequel. He is my favorite part of the sequels.
Hey, he's just a pilot, dude.
Sequels. Yes, but he is a badass pilot with courage and heart. And if he had the Force, he would definitely be a knight. Quick.
You'd be strong just because of his heart alone.
Like if he was given the Graflex instead of Finn, he would have gone for the head kill.
I wanted
He may
Finn to
have died in
be.
the
I wanted
process,
Finn to be trained so bad, but like he just like they just made him to a comedic fucking
which is not
bumbler, dude. Like,
yeah, which isn't what he signed up for with his contract. Like when they first gave him the script. And B, that's not at all how they promote him. They promote him as the hero, as the
yeah,
one
they
who was.
programmed him like he was gonna be the next one, dude.
Mm-hmm. And then no.
And this is where the fucking social media, YouTube, or Disney hate comes in. They're gonna say it's a rug pull, and they fucking focused on Ray, and which it kind of was, but
It was a total fuck you. Like if you wanted, if the whole point was to have Ray be the thing, y'all should have never. Disney as a company should have never, in the first place, thought it would be a good idea to promo the only black character in that whole movie. The whole movie.
he's
We
the
didn't
only
get
one in the
another
entire
black
movie.
character. We didn't get another black character until the next movie, and then we only got one more black character in the last one. A total of 3. A total of 3. And then we have a cliffhanger that says, "Oh, Finn actually does have the Force."
Okay, so
Like we didn't know this from all the promo that you.
so they're doing a Ray movie.
If they do a
Ray,
Ray movie,
Ray Master, Finn Padawan.
no, he would probably be a bounty hunter, if anything.
Or you think he might just say, "Fuck it, dude, I don't want to do all that, dude," and he'll be like the next Han Solo.
What color do you think Chewbacca is under all that hair? Gray.
Peach.
How do I know? How do I know? The only Wookiee Jedi that we have seen on screen in live action so far has his head shaved. He's great. This is a good blonde.
I wonder what the fuck he fucking like uses like shampoo and shit, dude. Like it's fucking Chewbacca's
No.
fucking coat, dude. Like that be fucking
You know,
shining sometimes, man.
You know that Wookiee's funky. You know that Wookiee stinky as shit. You know it. Have you ever had any inkling that he ever took a shower on that?
Yeah, he might use like some like fucking like tree sap bark or some shit, or I don't know, dude.
I'm pretty sure the Millennium Falcon always smelled like ass and jungle feet. I'm pretty sure because one, y'all on the run from Jabba the Hutt for who knows how many years.
And that fool is slimy and nasty, dude. That fool has stink,
in your
bro.
younger years,
Fool
you
has
also
stink,
got
dude.
drunk as shit at every cantina that you could get to. Drunk as shit, both of you.
With every ruffian in the fucking like universe too at those bars.
Han had a thing for the Thalens. Look, I've yet to see or hear any lore connecting Chewbacca to a shower or any Wookiee.
You need to spray that Millennium Falcon down, bro.
Kashyyyk. Kashyyyk was the only time I've ever seen Wookiees take a bath. It was the only time we ever see them take any semblance of a bath. Because they in the water. They in the water. You getting washed by some shit. You at least getting some water on you. We haven't seen them take a bath since the rise of the Empire. I don't know if that's protest or that's just their natural ugh. But even in the High Republic, fucking Kelnaka, we didn't even see not one semblance of bathing equipment for him.
I bet you there's some fucking fine ass Wookiees, dude, that are all fucking like, you know, straight haired and shit. They got the fucking crimper and shit, dude. They be like Some fucking
Princess, fine ass
some Wookiee
Wookiee.
royalty, dude. Living in a big old treehouse and shit, dude.
He said, "Damn, death by snoo snoo. Give me death by rug burn."
Straight hair, bro. They got the motherfucking hair straightener out, dude.
But let's talk about Jackie's first and final fight.
Tragic. Hey,
Tragic.
she
but-
could have been, dude. You could have been dope if you didn't die.
Dude, she was the only one giving him a run for it.
Yeah.
Like, worse than Saul.
I kind of wanted, like, I kind of wanted to see more little like dual saber action from her, but she just got clapped like immediately after that.
Yeah, well, not immediately. Like, I'm not surprised that she lost.
It was like maybe like two attacks, 3 attacks maybe, and then it was over.
No, she went. So after
When she went dual, dude.
Saber,
When she went dual,
yes.
that fool kind of fucking busted
Dude,
his
like,
shit out.
what?
All right, you want to go dual? I'll go dual too.
They shink, 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 shink.
Then you said that the triad.
Mm-hmm.
The
In a
triad.
perfect triad, bro.
Just-
Ignite. As soon as she came to him, lung thirp.
All right. See, this brings me to Master Soul.
Mm-hmm.
I like your character. I
I
like your character, but like, why are you so weak, bro?
don't. I have not. I've kept my mouth shut because so many people like.
I like
Oh.
him, but he just seems so weak, dude. Like,
I need
why?
to
How
ask
are you a
why.
master, bro?
Why? I need to ask why. Why do you?
How
like
are you a master,
why?
bro? Like, did you like buy that shit or something like that, dude? The fuck, like,
It's just
you got
like,
some
man,
knockoff
Soul-
master license?
Soul gives me
Like,
closet
you
pedo.
got your robe
Like, he
from
gives me
fucking
Nickelodeon.
Tijuana, didn't you? And then you bought that shit in Tijuana, and then you fucking bought your shit in
Soul-
Tijuana. You
Soul
fucking
gives
put
me
that shit on.
Nickelodeon.
Now you're the master.
He gives me Nickelodeon. He gives me Dan Schneider. I don't. I've never liked Soul, and I don't even know why.
Like, I like the
like him.
character, the idea of the character, but he's trash, dude. He's like, why are you weak, bro? Master
Yeah,
Soul, dude. You've been lacking so much for a master. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Like, I've
How
never
are you
been
a
able to
master?
I've never really been able to get behind his character. I like the hand scene that he had with May in episode 2. That was, all right, cool. We just lost Carrie Ann Moss. That was a good refresher. Ever since episode 1, he's been giving me Dan Schneider, and I don't like it. I don't like it. He's a straight up baby snatcher. He has been conditioned to be a baby snatcher. He even said it in episode.
Yeah,
3.
he said he got swooped up when he was 4.
4.
4, dude. He cannot make no decision. Dude, like, you might.
He didn't even.
I'm still fucking peeing on myself at 4, bro.
4, y'all. Like,
4,
he's still
dude.
forming
Like
a
4,
pillars.
dude. Like,
Forming
I saw a
pillars
fucking
behind.
fountain or some shit like that. I pissed on myself.
4 years old. He said he was being
4.
a child soldier. Do you also want to become a child soldier?
You're not even in
at 4 years
preschool
old?
yet, dog.
He got so emotional and kept jumping up like, "We the Jedi do not steal children." What the fuck? And then in the same breath, "Would you like to come with us and train to be a Jedi?" Hello? What are you doing? Her mother, who is standing right there, said no. She did not give her consent, her blessing, and yet you
Props to
still
the actor though for
recruit.
fucking learning English and becoming a Jedi.
Yeah, but I really wonder if anybody gave him the full scope of how cringe his character actually is.
I feel like no one
He
really
played
approached
it
him
a
with
little
that.
too well.
Uh,
He played it a little too well. No, I don't like that.
I
Oh,
feel
I
like
like
no
that.
one's probably approached him either. He probably probably because they're riding off that Squid Games fucking clout.
Yeah, but
He is that Squid Games
playing
clout.
Baby Snatcher too well. He playing Baby Snatcher way too well, and I
Dude,
don't
okay,
like
dude,
it.
if you get baby snatched at 4 years old, bro, dude, you are brainwashed. I am so you are
Brainwashed.
brainwashed. You are brainwashed.
But also, he helped murder her entire village. He helped murder her entire village, allowed her sister to take a fatal fall. Allowed. He could have saved them both. There was nothing stopping him from saving them both. If he is a Jedi Master, he has enough use. He has enough mastery of the Force to be able to save two small children who weigh less than 100 pounds each.
You could have.
That's a literal two-hander job to grab both of them. And you mean to tell me you couldn't use your telekinesis that you use for anything else? Any fucking thing else? To save them both? Like, that would have been the least honorable thing that you could have done. You know, you literally just off her parents, aunties and all
a platinum
family
blonde
that she's ever
Wookiee,
known.
maybe
All of them.
I think there is a Wookiee that does have some braids. Not fully braids, but like they have like a few.
Yeah.
It's not a specific one or anything like that. It's probably one of them just like, oh yeah, they're just running around with a fucking blaster and I seen it in a scene.
Mm-hmm. It's more like cultural garb than actual fashion accessory.
Bum, bum,
But
bum.
this definitely takes off the veil of romanticism that we've been conditioned to have for the Jedi. Which is kind of what made The Last Jedi one of my favorite out of the sequels.
Well, I'm actually fucking glad you bring that up, dude, because if we actually look at what's happening in the Acolyte and how the Jedi are running things during that era, and you know, actually, like it still went on, and they were still like snatching babies up for 100 fucking more years at least. Yeah, 100 more years at least. Yeah, they're snatching up babies.
Doing the Sith's work for them, like for ages, and honestly, because they were still baby snatchers. They were still.
And what a fucking perfect way for fucking Sith to fucking find out Force sensitive children too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because the Jedi are gonna seek him out, and the Jedi are gonna seek him out and fucking put him in a camp, basically.
Yeah. How do you think Maul found Anakin so easy, and met up with them at the fucking?
I'm going to Camp Jedi, everyone. It's on my Facebook profile.
Yeah, he just looked.
Yeah, he
do all the work for him.
They be dropping the low.
Like the whole time that Qui-Gon was with Anakin at the pod rail, all that, Maul was also watching them from the mountaintop. He was there the whole time. He literally just let Qui-Gon and the Jedi do his work for him. He did what he was supposed to do, at least according to Palpatine's plan. Maul didn't know he didn't know he was part of the plan, but he was still following it. He was doing it smart. You want to find your Force sensitive baby? Let the Jedi find it first. Just let them find it first, because they're gonna be overconfident.
So, do you have any Episode 6 predictions? Wants and feels?
Wants?
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of wants. The community always wants wants, right?
One of my wants is definitely some answers to Brendock. Like, what happened? That's a want. Feel? I feel like Osha is going to become a Knight of Ren. And possibly kill May. She'll possibly either kill May or absorb her. One of the two. She'll probably kill or absorb, or both. They were created of the Force, so, and this is experimental era. Like, not a whole lot of jurisdiction on what can't do dark side wise. Like, we've never actually had a full exploration of the dark side, aside from certain animated series. Like Gendy Tartakovsky's Clone Wars, perfect example. That was one of the only times we ever saw Count Dooku levitate. That was like the only time we ever see Dooku levitate. Like, homie's actually flying in that series. Mace Windu, damn near flying in that series. Like, he cleared a fucking skyscraper from ground level with the Force. Cleared a skyscraper in a single jump. Okay? Outside of animation, yeah, you know, seeing the full scope of the Force, it gets a little wonky, but it's not impossible. It's not impossible. The Force Unleashed is a perfect example. Clone Wars, perfect example. Like, it is possible to mesh the two, live action and some CGI, some slight CGI.
I kind of want to
Shoot it in volume.
go back and play that game, Force Unleashed.
I keep trying to motivate myself to go back to it, but
I also keep hearing about a fucking KOTOR remake, but
allegedly,
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, allegedly. So,
Yeah,
surprisingly,
allegedly.
I've been seeing Star Wars Eclipse back on the roster.
I mean, I might check out Outlaws when it comes out.
I don't really trust Ubisoft with Star Wars, to be honest.
Yeah,
I can trust them more than EA.
I feel like it's just gonna be I feel like it's just gonna be Assassin's Creed with a fucking Star Wars skin on it. That's what I think.
Not from what I've seen of early convention gameplay. Not really Assassin's Creed. It's more Battlefront storyline is what it looks like. It looks like Battlefront story. But
I might try it out. Do Ubisoft fucking Plus for like a month, man. Like Snapchat, and if you're on PC, you want to save a little bit of money. Do Ubisoft Plus per month for like $15.
But will you beat it by then? Is the question.
Yeah, maybe, but if you like it, spend another fucking $15, dude. Spent $30, 2 months. You can beat a game, man. If you don't like it, fuck. I spent fucking $15. Or you can probably spend the $70 price tag that's on it. Buy it. Just get it. Watch it fail or be good.
According to Ubisoft, you're not owning, you're just extending.
And like either way, man, if you're not buying a hard copy, you don't fucking own shit.
That's true. But you also can't own a hard copy of a PC game.
Nowadays, unfortunately, that is very true. I don't even have fucking disk drive in this shit.
Me either. Like, when I built it, that was the one thing I neglected. I wanted a USB-C port, all the extra USB ports, and I was like, oh shit, I need a disk drive.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore. Actually,
Nope. In my case, isn't even comparable.
You an old head now, bro. They don't do that anymore.
My case doesn't work for a disk drive. My MacBook doesn't. I want a disk drive. External.
If I went to go see my little nephew, dude, and I brought some games over, dude, he'd be like, "What the fuck are these?"
It's history. Let me learn.
Is this how you play games? What the hell's it? Like, he would probably pick up the disc and like
Like, this
No, you can't. Like,
tracks?
I can't even say what I was gonna say, dude. I was gonna say he's gonna pick up the disc and put in a CD player. I'm like, I don't even have CD players anymore, bro. Like,
You may have a cassette
yeah,
player
like
now, because that's trendy.
not even a DVD player anymore, dude. He'd pick up the disc and be like, what the hell is this? A frisbee? Probably throw
Like,
that
are we
bitch
playing
across the
disc golf?
room, you know?
Are we playing disc golf?
But yeah, I've always said it, dude. I love PC. Digital gaming sucks.
Yes. I will not disagree.
Chat.
I'm used to.
Give me a second, chat.
We're of the generation where if you buy a game, you own it. We're of that generation. This new shit that's happening where you buy a game and you're just renting it for as long as the servers are active. That is some extortion. That's some Ready Player One shit. That is worth boycotting. The game having a female lead is not something that's worth boycotting. You fucking children on the internet. Like that is not something that's worth boycotting. And if you're of the same camp
Wanted to
as
bust
Star
out the
Wars
heavy,
Theory and
but we gotta rinse it
Shadowversary,
out.
if you're of the same camp as Shadowversary and Star Wars Theory,
I have to sort this out on my own.
get your shit together.
Without the
Please get your
council.
shit in order, because what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Really? Like, the whole video Theory did with fucking Nick Gillard and giving him this rundown of the ACOLYTE.
This isn't
That whole thing was fucking cringy, because Nick wasn't even trying to. He really tried to edit it to make it seem like Nick had a problem with the ACOLYTE. Nick doesn't. Nick hasn't even seen it. Anybody that knows Nick Gillard knows if he has not seen it himself, he doesn't have an actual opinion on it.
I can't stay here any
If
longer.
you ask him a question on the general field of something, he'll give his opinion. He'll give a generalized opinion, not something particular that is to be taken with a grain of salt. But Theory, I really don't like how Theory just keeps running to like Nick and all the rest of them about George's work that he sold, that he is no longer that concerned with. He trained his successor, and he has faith in Dave. He has faith in Dave Filoni. Kathleen is
Alright.
the only. She's the one that's acting in proxy. Kathleen Kennedy isn't the new George Lucas. She is just standing in proxy until Dave Filoni has made.
We only smoke straight weed out of this heavy.
No filler.
No chalk balls out of this one.
But Dave is doing his due diligence. He is working and learning all aspects before he gets into the George Lucas seat, which is what he's been training for the last 10 years. If nobody else, if none of you fanboys on the internet have been paying attention, Dave has been training to be the next George Lucas for the last decade. The man already has the platinum beard now that he needs to be the new George Lucas. He has it. Dave is ready. We're just waiting for Kathleen's contract to be up. That's it. He's ready.
This is a dope mix, and this is the bar song.
how do you feel about the whole discourse?
Of what? Oh,
With
Kathleen.
and Disney? Yeah. And Star Wars is the whole Star
You
Wars.
know,
thing.
like I feel like Disney took George Lucas' vision and are totally going in a different way. But fucking bought it.
Mhm. Do you think they should have stayed the course? And if they did, where would they have gone?
Sure, but I mean, I think they look at it more as a fucking business compared to a fucking story. They changed it to just
True.
go with the audience, make their money.
Mhm.
Cash franchise now, not
I
so
mean, that's kind of
much.
what it's always been. Like, take the holiday special for
Yeah.
example.
End of the day, yeah. And it's always been about fucking making the
But
bucks.
after the first Star Wars, they did a what, a 4.5 on the Star Wars holiday special, and it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. But they did it for funding for the next movie. Star Wars has always been that. It's definitely a cash grab. It'll keep funding the prize.
It's a big name.
Like
It's a big
it
name. It's a
is,
big
but
franchise.
like, yeah, you make something that's super entertaining that really is for the kids. Like if if you're a fan of strictly the 70s and 80s films, all right, cool, you could stay there in the relic section. If you're a fan of strictly the prequels, all right, cool.
Oh, what
Just
is
know that you're on
this?
your way to the relic
Which is
section.
all fucked up now.
Just know you're on your way to the relic section. Just keep that in mind. Be humble. Be humble. You're looking at a prequel kid. Be humble. You get into the relic section. You old school now.
Yeah, dude. Like,
If you're a
dude,
fan strictly of the sequels and the
I
series,
consider 1 through 6.
welcome.
If you grew up through 1 through 6, you're old school.
Yeah, we old school now. If you just came in on the sequels and the cartoon
I'll be
series,
right back. I need a
welcome.
fucking refill. I'm gonna
Mhm.
put this heavy
Yeah.
away.
Welcome. Stay a while. Tough it out. Tough it out because it's gonna be a rough ride, wild ride, but tough it out. Stay a while. Welcome. So the future is about to be yours. Present is about to be. We're about to hand the reins off to you guys, which is how it's supposed to be. Even Yoda said it. You must unlearn what you've learned and pass on what you've learned. Unlearn the old shit, and then pass on the lessons that you learned along the way. Or in the context of fandom franchise, where Star Wars goes is now up to you. Whoever comes in during the sequels and so on and so forth, where it goes is up to y'all. Where it goes is entirely up to you guys. Yeah, episode 6, The Acolyte. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. I kind of want to pull up that fight. I really hate that Star Wars Theory is the first YouTube video that pops up for the Acolyte. Like, you search for it and he's the absolute first video. I don't like it. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. Rotten Tomatoes has it at an 83%. IMDb has it at 3.4 out of 10. 1.5 on Google ratings. Like, this is that review bombing shit. Even Forbes had an article. Star Wars fans are being weird about the Acolyte. What happens in the episode 5 of the Acolyte? Episode 5 boasts a tense battle with the Master Thief using his helmet to inflict lightsaber hits, leaving a short circuit the deadly weapon. Despite being outnumbered, ruthlessly mowed down his opponents, the battle results in a surprisingly high number of fatalities.
I'm out of whiskey, so
Well-
I had to mix up some vodka and some orange juice. That was my alternative.
Long lost twins, Ocean May. Flash over the value system, many times.
Champagne, OJ. When mimosa.
Only clings to the narrative.
Yeah, mimosa champagne, OJ. And screwdrivers. Yeah, screwdrivers. Vodka. OJ.
Episode has everything a good Star Wars story should: a family feud, a powerful, manipulative antagonist, an intense lightsaber duel that introduces a creative new fighting technique. Many Star Wars fans are loving the series so far, but a segment of the fan base has been overly critical, nitpicking minor details and review bombing the show.
What's up with that armor, bro?
Cortosis.
What's up with the Chimere's armor? Break it down, dog. Talk about it.
Cortosis is one of those rare, absolutely rare metals that you pretty much won't find again in
It's dropping
younger
lore on the
years.
chat, man.
But Cortosis is one of those old Republic era, High Republic era metals that was rare even then. That lightsabers cannot cut through. So you got Beskar, Frick, and Cortosis.
Because that fool was just fucking popping fucking sabers like it was nothing, dog.
Yes. So Beskar can clash with lightsabers like a sword. Like it's not cutting through it whatsoever. It ain't stabbing it. It's not cutting it. It's literally it's like vibranium to a lightsaber.
Okay.
Brick is what Darth Sidious's lightsabers are made of. They're also indestructible. A lightsaber cannot cut through that. I don't exactly know
Okay.
what the
But
effect of it is.
Okay, off topic real quick.
Mhm.
Vibranium versus adamantium. What do we got? Like,
That's tough. That's tough because that's like Beskar and Cortosis.
okay, so
that is like best friend consensus.
is that what we're getting at basically?
Basically,
So okay, Marvel fans. There you go. Adamantium, vibranium.
yeah. Your most common now, or ones that we've seen so far canon that have been most prevalent, Beskar and Cortosis. Cortosis is probably going to be used a lot more, or you're going to see it a lot more now, considering its possible
Whoa, why is
perception.
my shit all flashy?
But originally, they took it from Legends. It's originally a Legends edition.
Maybe because I keep clicking out of it. okay. I actually need to stop fucking with the mouse right now, y'all.
According to Wikipedia, Cortosis ore was very rare, brittle, fibrous material, the conductive properties of which would cause lightsabers to temporarily short circuit on contact. The effect made Cortosis a useful material for anti-lightsaber weapons, though with heated strikes, a lightsaber can still cut through it. Cortosis, due to its energy-resistant properties, was also resistant.
Any Marvel
to
nerds,
fire.
please break that down for me too. Do vibranium versus adamantium. Because when I actually first fucking watched Captain America and shit, and they were talking about vibranium, I'm like, isn't adamantium like wouldn't adamantium smack that shit? Like, I don't know. Anyway, Lore Master Marley, please continue on with the Star Wars knowledge.
So, in the contest of Beskar versus Cortosis, Beskar wins hands down. It wins hands down. That's partially why all the Mandalorians, especially during the Clone Wars, wore Beskar.
Are we talking like, okay, this is probably just breaking it down a little too far. Are we talking like durability wise? That's why it's better.
Yes. Yes. Remember the Siege of Mandalore? Maul's whole Mandalorian squad was covered in Beskar.
Okay.
Or at least most of them were. Because
we're talking durability wise then.
Indestructible. Even like Mando has literally been thrown into fire. It is indestructible. How strong it's supposed to be? Well, it ain't break. And Mando blocked Ahsoka's lightsaber bearer gauntlet. That said, you can still kill a Mando because, even with all that armor, there are fleshy spots.
Hidden words.
Yeah, like there is no armor around the neck. You need some spots of flexibility. But Cortosis is very brittle. And that's probably why it was easy for Jackie to break Chimere's mask. Make no mistake, it broke.
Oh.
She smacked that thing 3 times with the pommel. That thing broke. And if you look at it, he had already kind of been welding it back together. But speaking of Chimere, it really has been in plain sight the entire time. So if you go back to, was it episode 1?
Yeah.
Episode 1, when she says, "What are you wearing?" I wonder if he has appeared to her in
Before.
Sith garb in different garb without the helmet, but having been the same master.
Ooh, is number 2, or is he number 2? I think he's number 2.
He might be a number 2 trying to be number 1. But
I think he's number 2.
I don't foresee Plagueis being a part of it. I really don't.
Or we might not
Like
even be following those rules. Who knows?
We might not be this may be during the same time, but that doesn't exactly mean that Plagueis has to be a part of this particular story. Like in the same time frame, like if you actually take the fan colored glasses out of it, if you go back in time, there's a whole bunch of shit that's happened at the same exact time from various different perspectives of different people.
There's so much.
Like this could have nothing at all whatsoever to do with Plagueis. This could so happen to be an acolyte, somebody who has heard.
He's the acolyte.
Yeah. From somebody who has heard of a possibility. Just because Plagueis is the one recorded in medium, does not mean he is the first and only one at the same time. This is a shared universe. All a shared universe. From various different perspectives. It's not 2D, it's not linear, it's three-dimensional.
End of the day, dude, I want Chimera to be like
I want
the one this is all about.
I really want Chimera to be Ren, because then that would definitely give credence to how the hell we get Kylo in the first place.
I'm wondering where Kylo, like, did he just like re-up on this cat, man? And he just
So by the time we get to
He just-
Kylo's generation,
he just
or
wanted to
Ben
do his
Solo,
shit or what, dude? Like, I don't know.
So by the time we get to Ben Solo, he had then become pretty much Ren. He had become master of Ren, but he had killed the previous Ren.
He killed the previous Ren.
Yeah, I mean naturally he's a Skywalker, so like he's rich with the Force, just by sheer genetics alone, rich with the Force. But between this show and Force Awakens, there have been at least 5 iterations of Ren. I think the last one.
So the
was
Ren thing is
Alden's
more
with
of a
Guido.
like a title
Yeah, mantle.
compared to
It's an
a
it's
person.
kind of like think Darksaber rules, but for a dark side cult. So whoever pretty much challenges and wins the current Ren becomes the next Ren. Or
The
that is-
wielder of the it's the number one headband.
yeah, number one headband. Which then back like if this is Ren, this is the first Ren, then we then have to go back to Rise of Skywalker and ask the question, what now happens to the Knights of Ren now that the Supreme Leader has also not only killed the remaining Knights of Ren, but has also been killed himself. And he doesn't even have the Ren. He is not the wielder of the Ren. He just augmented his own Padawan saber. That's it. The Ren is the lightsaber that's passed down with the mantle. Think of it like I think the rules for the Ren is like Shisui. It's pretty much a demon blade.
Okay.
Pretty much a demon blade. Like it just feeds. Or supposed to. At least that's what their religion teaches anyway, or traditionally taught.
All right, stream. We are gonna top off this drink. I'm gonna get out of here. What's tonight? Today's Monday, huh? Oh shit, tomorrow.
Yep.
Tomorrow.
Pre-show.
We're gonna do a little chit chat. Bye.
I think tomorrow we break down the
Do a little chit chat before episode 6. Yeah.
I think for tomorrow's chit chat we'll break down the episode 5 actual fight between Chimera and the Noobs and Jackie versus Chimera. R.I.P. She fought valiantly and died like a G.
What's up with the? He likes to fucking hold his blade.
Yeah.
In an awkward position. So it's backwards.
I don't understand how he managed to block and hold it steady like this. Like, okay, maybe
no, fuck you sit strong, man. You just fucking what's up?
Yeah, but like physics wise, because you can't. It's not like you can hold the blade or support it with your other hand. If you're holding a lightsaber, and you touch that blade, that's
Dark
it.
side talking. That's dark side strength, bro.
Yeah, that man.
That's dark side strength.
Fuck. I think I need to be on his regimen.
Yeah, they're like okay, like he wore a coat, like that little like bum coat, like
Mm-hmm.
first couple episodes, like that
He was.
fool, like that fool could be like,
Ain't
dude,
no
like
way he was that jacked this whole time. No way.
yeah, that fool looking like Liu Kang or some shit, bro.
Like, bro, he ran up on your like it was
I'm
nothing.
like, bro, you can be Liu Kang.
Like,
Okay,
the
maybe
way,
not Liu Kang, but
no, definitely Shang Tsung. The way he flung that cloak at May and then force choked
oh
her.
yeah, dude, Shang Tsung. What's that fool?
He,
Okay, I love how that fool has like the actor. I can't even remember his fucking name, dude, but he's like the
oh,
fucking
Chimera?
no, the fool that played Shang Tsung, bro.
Oh yeah, I can't remember his actual name either.
Even the YouTube fucking spin-off series, dude, had him as Shang Tsung, bro.
Mm-hmm. Because he is the one.
That's
He
fuck
is
yeah, dude. That's Shang Tsung,
he is
dude.
to
Like,
Mortal Kombat.
like,
He is to Mortal Kombat what Kevin Conroy was to
yeah.
DC.
You look at that fool and you're
Like,
like, that's Shang Tsung, man. He will
yes.
steal
Like
your
no matter what other
soul, dude.
role he's played, no matter whatever movie or show he's been in, you look
Shang
at him,
Tsung.
that's Shang Tsung.
If I see that fool out in public, dude, like,
Because he just has those eyes, just like
I'm just gonna stay quiet, dude. I'm just gonna stay quiet. He's just gonna walk on by. I'm just gonna stay quiet, dude.
Yeah, you got it, sir.
No. Please ignore me.
Like,
Please ignore me. Please ignore me. Like,
no eye contact here. No.
nope. That fool Shang Tsung, dude. You like, they even did fucking like what? Which Mortal Kombat was it? Like MK11.
Mm-hmm.
They character model was him. Like,
yeah, same for MK1.
Pinnacle Shang Tsung.
You look at him, he's Shang
Well,
Tsung.
there's no other people that you can like picture as that character.
This is also why I need Chimera to be confirmed as Red, because I look at him and then I go back to the comics.
You can't see him as anything else.
I see Red.
You just see Red now, huh?
The Cortosis van brace. He has the Cortosis helmet and the poncho. It's got to be him.
And then now that you put me on that, like, Ren's more of a title compared to like the one.
He's got to be the first Ren. He even said he's nameless. He doesn't have a name. He says specifically, but Jedi like you would call me Sith.
So Soul says he's familiar.
I'm thinking it's
familiar. Wow. I'm thinking they're they're fucking related, bro.
It might be his son.
I'm thinking they're fucking related.
Close enough. Like casting wise, they're visually close enough. So maybe he pulled an Obi-Wan before Obi-Wan, you know, like. So
maybe a
kid.
Padawan mate, like he was just like at the temple with him or some shit, you know, at some point when they were younger.
He could have been somebody else's Padawan, but also the teen and Obi-Wan, didn't they have a kid?
I would have to rewind and check.
He could have pulled an Obi-Wan before Obi-Wan and had one. Maybe that's why Ki-Adi-Mundi had that special exemption made.
Would be fucked up like this dark time. The soul was just trying to cover up a baby.
That'd be so messed up.
It'd be so messed up, dude. Like this entire time, dude. Like you had like fucking like six Padawans died. You like 6 kids died. 4 your homies were slain. To cover up
Yo,
your
I
little
just thought
baby?
about this. Hold up. What? Hold up. I just thought about this. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute.
Or like
What if
near.
Man OSHA is Soul's grandbabies? We don't exactly know how old Soul was, and that was 16 years ago, mind
Nah.
you. Manny Jacinto's character is like,
That fool is from fucking South
he
Korea,
was
dog. No
early
way.
30s. Yeah, but you know, Asian don't raise them.
That fool was from, you know, I actually did like if you kind of look at OSHA dude, from a little like you know kind of
Yeah, like
like
maybe him and one of the witches consorted
yeah, I
beforehand,
think there
and
might
that's
be a
what
little
led to
like
them being
dominant
there.
witch gene in here.
Like, yo, maybe it's him and Anastasia.
That's a
Maybe him and
far.
Anastasia.
That's
Like,
that's far. That's
I
far, dude.
mean, she could have seahorsed Coral.
That's like
She could have seahorsed her.
that's 3-pointer far, bro.
I mean, like the Jedi were all powerful at that point, and there was not.
I don't know, man. We're seeing
Yeah.
force babies now, dude. So
I mean, maybe it's the Force baby. Maybe they were.
because that's what
Jedi.
this is what like that's pretty much how
Maybe
Acolyte
they.
was made, right, dude? Force baby.
They didn't
Well,
exactly say.
they had some
They
fucking
alluded to something.
they had
They
some
alluded to
dark
something.
side force side whatever the fuck twins.
Yeah, they alluded to something that ain't supposed to happen.
Oh god, I really hope
As
Kylo
how
didn't
they
fucking
got
knock
the
up Rey,
babies.
dude, that way.
I mean, they could.
Like,
They could have also taken advantage of Soul.
what really was that, dude? Like they were fucked up. He did this little like weird fucking thing, force baby, maybe. I don't know, dude.
What would be even more messed up is if Kyme's a clone of Soul, like a genetic augmentation.
I see that more viable than them fucking him being like grandpa. Look at that.
He might also be dead. Like, like the Jedi was spreading the seeds out there back then. Like they just were forbidden to keep relationships.
I don't
So,
know.
like,
Maybe you're right,
the
dude. Like
loophole was
maybe
you could
that's why it got
smash.
so confrontational, dude, at the fucking mountain base that just exploded and caught on fire.
Maybe.
That shit escalated a little too quickly. I still
Yeah,
think that
even that
escalated a little too quickly.
even that whole standoff escalated way too quick. Like he got super fucking defensive, shot up from Neelan. Like the Jedi do not steal children. So what you doing here? Like you didn't knock.
You really, so
You literally broke in.
You're trying to take these children, though, right?
Yeah, like so. What are you doing here? You literally just broke in, entered. Like you're way out of your jurisdiction.
I'm trying to like
Nobody
think
called.
of another way. What are you doing here?
Nobody called them. Nobody called them. They had no reason to be there whatsoever. They were way out of their jurisdiction, way out of their monitored space.
There's no fucking.
What reason did y'all have to be out there in the first place? And then
Just
y'all
here.
broke and entered. Y'all broke and entered. If you're supposed to be space cops, y'all broke in somebody's abode.
Oh, they said they were sneaking around and shit, dude. They were like,
Yeah,
fucking.
y'all broke in. Y'all didn't get permission to enter.
They saw you.
Overstayed your welcome.
Shit, dude. They saw you creeping in the premises. They already, campus security was aware of your snatching.
As soon as you entered as soon as you entered orbit, they were hit to you. And they had you clocked from sector 1. That's why Coral was scoping out the place. That's why she was scoping out the situation. She saw you got too close to her babies, and you had that one chance to stay the fuck away.
All right, we're gonna try
Yeah,
to
one
snap this
chance.
nug, y'all.
You a fucking lie.
I'm not gonna, no.
Okay, Jolioli.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Maybe when I was 17, bro. Maybe when I was 17, I had that lung power.
Yeah. I actually did that once, just because I saw a Jolioli video, and
We grew up in a smoking
dared my
household,
plug.
by the way.
I dared my plug that he couldn't. We both proved each other wrong. Like, yeah, we could. Yeah, you're just gonna cheat this whole nug.
Look, Chad, I'm old enough to where like my parents were smoking cigarettes in restaurants,
Same.
and I was sitting
I was
right next,
actually in the
and I was sitting right next to them,
Mm-hmm.
and the
Like,
waitress
I got
would be like, "Would you
secondhand.
like an ashtray?"
Like an ashtray? Can we get a ventilation, please? I'm
No,
getting
no, nah.
secondhand
I'll be sitting there,
nicotine
dude, in my
high.
chair, dude, just fucking Benson and Hedges, bro. Yeah, Marble Menthol Lights,
Oh,
dude.
fucking
All
cool.
day, dude. All day, dude.
Dog.
Kids,
I was
kids
in
nowadays are
Denny's
fucking
with my
soft,
grandmother.
bro.
I was in Denny's with my grandmother. Me and my mom both got secondhand nicotine high.
Uh,
Yo, can we get some
oh, kids are
some
soft now,
oxygen,
man.
please? Ashtray,
I be smoking a cigarette in my
we're
fucking
suffering.
truck, and then I see this little fucking,
Yo,
this
we're
little shit
talking-
fucking 3 cars over, bro. And parents are yelling at me, can you put your cigarette out? Shut up, bitch. Fucking 3 cars over.
Oh, yeah, still smoke on the plane.
Fucking
Yo,
3
dude.
cars over, dude.
You still had a smoking section on the plane when I was a kid. What you
Your
mean?
fucking Corvette, where the fuck you got,
Oh.
dog, fucking be doing more shit than I'm fucking blowing out, dude.
Yo, we lived through some histories.
Shut
That's why
up.
this is called the Masters podcast.
I'm just kidding. Smoking cigarettes in public is bad.
Horrible. Like, it's very inconsiderate.
Shouldn't
now.
smoke cigarettes anyway.
No.
If you're a boss, though, you fucking smoke tobacco and you drink whiskey straight, though.
I can agree with the whiskey straight, but the tobacco?
Smell of a man. Fucking whiskey, tobacco.
Oh,
I'm like,
thanks everybody for hanging
I'm like
out.
low key kidding about that. Female told me that one time.
What?
Whiskey and tobacco reminded her of her pops, dude, and she broke it down like this, like when she smells whiskey and tobacco on a dude, it reminds her of a like her dad life, you know, like when she had her pops in her life, and then she looked at that as like that's what a man should be like, and that's what like she said it was a turn on when she smells whiskey and tobacco on a guy.
But it reminds her of her dad. Okay.
You can think about it in a weird way, but like when she broke it down, just like, well, like I knew her pops, bro, and he was a stand-up dude. And the way she made it sound, just like these are traits of a fucking like what she like low-key picked up on when she was growing up of how a man should be. Like if a man smells like fruit, she's gonna be like, dude, that fool's a fucking he ain't on nothing. That fool don't work. You smell like apples and cinnamon or some shit like that. No, she's gonna think you're a fucking priest. Like, what are you
What
the fuck is that, dude?
What's wrong with apples and cinnamon? That shit is
Yeah,
good.
okay, yeah, go ahead and smell like fucking apples and cinnamon, but she's gonna look at you like you a bitch. Like, cause like, yeah, females smell like fucking apples and cinnamon, dude.
I'm married. Why is that? I smell like apples and cinnamon.
But when she broke it down on like that, I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it. Like,
I'm just trying to figure out.
okay, it's like dirt on your fingernails when you fucking like come home from a fucking long day, you know, like when you put in work.
Yeah, I
You
had
put
to
in
keep
work.
in mind when we were on the podcast.
You do it. You put in work today, you know, you fucking do it. You're like, you're a man taking care of shit. You got them calluses. You got that salt in your fucking beard because, like, you know, you've been so stressed out doing this shit.
I'm not ready for salt in my beard.
Yeah.
Not at all.
You're not a fucking beautiful fucking model getting money thrown at him just for fucking beautiful. You're like, you're a fucking man.
Yeah, I would not be what you would consider officially beautiful. No.
Yeah, they're like, are you Fabio, or are you fucking like can you get dirty? I think that was her fucking point. And that's it. Are you Fabio over there? Are you Fabio? You're gonna be fucking Fabio for fucking like people don't even look at fucking Fabio as a fucking like fine ass fucking motherfucker anymore. Hold on, dude, what am I talking about?
Hell no.
That fool's probably like 75. Dog. What I'm saying.
Fabio was a whole fucking bitch.
But that's what I'm saying. This bowl can be a little more hearty.
So, closing thoughts. Episode 5.
So 5. Fight scenes. Big improvement.
The whole episode basically.
Story / cliffhangers. I would like to see more now.
Too bad there's only 3 more episodes.
Is the head overblown? Definitely.
Wildly.
If you disagree, just think about your fandom for a little bit.
And if you're a content creator of any notoriety, be mindful of your influence.
Maybe think about your fucking fandom a little bit.
Yeah, theory. Be mindful of your influence. The shit that you think is teenage antics or just meme is really not.
Yeah, a lot of the big YouTubers and stuff, dude. Like they push so much narrative that people just follow it. Like they wouldn't even like watch the video, dude. They'll just look at the title.
Theory, Shadiversary.
Just look at the fucking title.
I went on Threads today. All I kept seeing was fucking Shadiversary hoping about episode 5's fight scenes. The fuck? Like, this is Threads, and y'all bringing Twitter over here?
My thread is fucked up, dude, because it's all fucking like bitches, dude.
It's that bad.
I guess. Does Threads work on like algorithm? Because my shit is just like all hoes.
Yes.
It's all hoes, dude. Like I open up Threads, dude. It's just bitches. It's nothing relevant. It's all Instagram moves.
It's pure algorithm.
That may say a lot about my character. I'm sorry.
Your Threads algorithm definitely.
My Threads algorithm, like it's all a bunch of fucking hoes, dude. Like it's all it is. Dude. Like, I don't. There's no like weather, fucking national. There's no news. There's nothing relevant to anything in life. Basically, there's not even a life hack on that bitch, dude. There's not like, yeah, dude, you put like fucking batteries in the refrigerator and last longer or something. None of that.
My own they're doing mostly lightsabers, Star Wars talk.
Just all hoes and anime,
Vacation
dude. And
food
just like
vlogs.
it's all hoes, anime, and hoes that like anime.
That shows what you be looking at on Instagram.
Because it's just like what is it? It's social media bullshit, dude. Like there's nothing no good comes from it. I grew up in the days where like, hey, you know that green fucking box, dude, outside fucking at the corner
Yeah.
neighborhood, dude, like where the electricity and shit is. That's what we think it is, right? That's what it is, right? I don't know. We
Yeah, that's
always
when I saw my
it was the green electricity box.
Hmm.
We would kick it there, dude.
Same. I would literally drive to the homie's house just to kick it at the box. Literally
I
drive.
wasn't even driving. I was skateboards only, dude.
Oh, the homie only lived like 10 minutes up the street. I would
Mm.
drive. I had just been getting my car. Yes, I would drive up there.
Oh,
But
maybe,
yo,
maybe when I was
I'll
like
be right
13,
back.
14, we started fucking. We had one of the homies where like their parents were just kind of like, you know, like out there. So like he used to take the car, dude. Like 14 years old, dude. Let's go places.
Mhm. Ah, the good old days. It was perfect that this is the song that's playing. Ah, the nostalgia.
This is one of my favorites just to
Long
hear.
time ago. A galaxy far, far away.
I just imagine like the two suns going down.
Yeah. Oh, that was
Luke's,
perfect.
Luke's just standing there.
That was fucking perfect.
Young Luke.
He never did get to Tashi Station, did he? He never did get those
All
power
right,
converters.
take this rip and we out.
Don't forget, everybody. ACOLYTE tomorrow night, Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. Or Master Podcast pre-show will be live